Hello there, fellow NPCs. I am Carbon Scythe, and today we're going back into Call of Cthulhu. Last episode was a bit of a drag, to be honest. There was 3 ways to get in there. One is obviously bad. The other 2 you can bypass the bad way. But it kind of assumes that you are either strong enough or have a good enough eye to investigate stuff. I failed both of those tests, so which means I had to ask the gang member, gang leader, Cat, for her to let us in. And so now she has done that, and I owe her a favor. Yeah, but at least we're in. We have gotten access to Warehouse 36, I think it was called. So let's go deeper into this insane story. Call of Cthulhu. Let's go.
Oh, this place stinks.
Search the warehouse, J. But I think I already knew this part. I did a deal with Cat. She allows me the entrance to the Hawkins warehouse in exchange for a debt that she'll collect on at some time in the future. Exactly, and that is what we do not enjoy. How many points? I have 3 points here. Wait, skills? Those are the skills. Insanity. Mental trauma. That is gonna be... See how many bad stuff you can have in this game? How much bad stuff there is?
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
To enter reconstruction scene, hold both mouse buttons. Oh, fancy. Okay, now I can release it, so now I can reconstruct it.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Oh, we've entered detective mode.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Well, when you're poor enough, you choose one thing that is good and deal with something that is bad.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Yeah, that looks really bad. What the hell is that? Is that a fish? Oh, I kind of recognize these kinds of fishes. No, now I see. It's the luxurious Japanese goldfish is what I'm thinking of. Oh. No, I don't want to do that. Well, I guess I can. New clue memorized, except something happened and I didn't get to hear what that clue was, so let's check it out. Something occult. Hawkins warehouse, officially unused since Charles Hawkins' death. This warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Sign of life attests to the fact. The presence of blood-stained bandages must also be noted, probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested to by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life, photographed press cuttings, but it is the discovery of a partly charred painting recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion. I would love to have heard this. What the hell happened? That allows all doubts to be lifted as the link between the content of this building and the Hawkins case. Right. And still nothing there. But I still kind of want to be in that. No, I can't. Damn it, I can't go back into investigate a thing. So, what? There. No, that was not stairs. What can I do? Is there anything? Signature. I recognize it. I think it was on one of the other things that I'm using so far. But what can I do from here? Nothing.
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Ow. Let's team up. Someone else is interested in Hawkins. The case is far from being wound up. Wound up? Threaten a police officer. Yeah, no. Someone else is interested in the Hawkins.
Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Sweet.
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God
Yeah.
damn it. Her again.
Hi, cat. Hello, lovely.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker.
Cat
Clear the
Baker.
passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Hey.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
No.
Look behind you.
There we go.
At the top of the ridge.
Oh, that was his car. And
the
the
building?
mansion is somewhere up here. Oh, up there, damn.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on. We got some driving to do.
I would love to play Mansions of Madness again. That's a great game. The strange high house gets driven to the Hawkins mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as partly charred paintings. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Also, it's past midnight now as I'm recording this, so I'm really hoping... Oh shit. Yeah, Cat did make him smile. He did give him a bigger smile, alright. But yeah. So I hope it's not too scary, because I'm gonna scream and my neighbors are gonna be mad at me. Oh shit, that was something. Someone. That is rust, not blood. Blood. Jesus,
Well,
I
here
just
we are,
love the
walking-
aesthetics of the 1920s. Of Call of Cthulhu in general. Oh my god, I love it.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Winchester. No, I can't see it. I thought the mansion burnt in a fire. The place is falling into ruin. You know the place very well. Let's not waste any time. Anything I should be wary of. You're not the first to talk about Winchester. Spot hidden professional. What? I can't even check that. That is just simply unlocked.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten
Silas.
floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
You're talking about Winchester.
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
No, I want to ask more. Shit, thank you.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have other questions.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
In a way, he's still watching over them.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Just one more question, I think.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
No, I'm done. I'm done now.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not?
Accept.
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
But first, I want to check in on you. Pierce No. Here. Officer Bradley drove us along the cliffs of Darkwater to the Hawkins mansion. The huge house set on the edge of a steep summit looks onto the lighthouse. The place seems to be abandoned for some time. Bradley told me about an old caretaker still living here. He shouldn't prevent us from getting to the mansion. I actually want to double check something, because Silas is a character you can play in different Call of Cthulhu games. If he looks like him, I really want to know that. I believe Silas is... Oh, right, no. Silas is a young, sturdy, rugged sailor. And that it was the wrong Silas. Who's the butler then? Because I know there's an old butler type guy you can play as well. Now I have 4. So can we get anything? Medicine would cost me... Doesn't say. The medicine and cold skills can only be improved by obvious discovery in the environment. Gotcha. I could become better in psychology. Not in that. I wonder what the skill levels mean, though. Because if this is based on the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game by Chaosium, which this game is made out by, then the percentages is what matters, not the actual skill levels. So there we go. Do we get anything for being so good? Eloquence represents your ability. Improving this skill increases your chance of convincing or manipulating during Discussions. Doesn't say anything. No. Validate, enter. There we go. In the RPG, you roll 2 10-sided dice representing 100-sided 100 sides. And if you, for example, have skill level if you have, for example, skill level 40, that means 40%. If you roll 40 or less, then you succeed. If you have skill level 80, if you roll 80 or less, you succeed. Is there anything of interest here? Here we go.
Bradley.
Let me look, damn it! That is annoying. No clues. As of yet. Stephen Webster, we haven't met Silas yet.
The flap. The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
That's how you do it. I have to press space in my case because I changed the controls in order to investigate. But once I've done it, I have to release it right away or I will skip it. Right, that's why you need to press E. Okay, I'll change it right back.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Someone decorated one of the graves, such a strange final resting place.
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
So, who's this?
Poor kid.
Ah, okay. But Charles, Sarah, and Simon Hawkins have been laid to rest in the garden of the mansion. A strange decision, especially as they are the only members of the Hawkins family to be buried here. A lit hurricane lamp has been left close by. Somebody came this way before us. Aha! Somebody came here before us. Who? Who did it? Where are you? Show yourself! I will catch you, and I will shoot you in the nuts. Is this where you were looking at me from? You disgusting creep. You pervert. Anything here? No, don't think so. Oh, that was a leaf.
This entrance is still in use.
Okay. I triggered a cutscene. Oh!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy,
Pull up.
all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them! Dump them into the ocean!
Okay, so that is not the Silas I know from the games. Board
Mr.
games.
Winchester, lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Do not. Oh shit! I work for
Sarah
Stephen
Hawkins'
Webster.
father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police
baloney.
report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
You want to get rid of me? You shouldn't really need this key. What does that mean?
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right.
Rats in the walls.
This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
Convince
Go
the
on,
caretaker
then.
to help you.
Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
I did the right thing and fixing my eloquence. Caretaker of the Hawkins property. The old caretaker of the Hawkins family, Silas Winchester, still watches over the family graveyard and the burned-out mansion. Devoted to Charles Hawkins, whom he all but raised, he also has great respect for his memory of Sarah Hawkins and their child, Simon. His long months of solitude in the abandoned property have made him very distrustful. Silas still puts flowers on the graves of Charles, Sarah, and Simon. Ooh, fancy. Still no clues. What the hell are you talking about? Ah, because I haven't looked into that. Let's see. Ooh, here we go. I got a hold of the key that opens the door to the tradesman's entrance of the Hawkins mansion. I hope that was worth the risk. And you, boom. 24. God damn. How old are these people? 63, 41, 33. She's my age. Wait. 8-year difference. Right. He's almost the same age as me. God damn. Some people age poorly. That's all we can say. Oh, look at that. Look at that ponytail and a trench coat and an axe.
Bothering me.
Now that is a hero if I ever did see one. Sorry, I was just admiring your looks.
Piers, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Stop bothering me.
I'm not bothering you. Fuck off.
Stop bothering me.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Pearson and Officer Bradley explore the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keep watch on the place, armed with his axe. It should be an E at the end there. Is that a dialect thing? Pearson and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire. Enter Madness.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Knowledge? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, that's what your journal was about. I got a new clue. New objective. Here we go. In the entrance hall of the mansion, a lighted lamp seems to be waiting for us, and the old caretaker who thinks he can stop people from entering. I must find the place where the Hawkins family died. En route, I'll pick up as much information as I can on their life. Someone is walking up there.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Oh yeah. Let's see if there's anything in here first. Let's run around, but there's nothing for me to look at. So let's go into investigator mode. Oh yeah. Cleaning shit up.
This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this?
Oh? It's... Well, that's interesting. But there's... Oh. Yeah. That is not a pig. That is closer to... Oh, that's an eyeball. I was gonna say it kind of looks like a... What is it? Not Yog-Sothoth. What is it? The slave race. I forget their name. Well, they live on Antarctica, enslaved by the Great Old Ones. No, the Elder Things.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
So he's angry at something. Find this fire scene. Can I enter here? No. What are you looking at, sir? This is obviously where a fire should start. It's not a Migo either. That's an alien thing. Maybe if I crouch, I'll find something. Here we go!
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
Because none of them wants to
happened
eat
at this table.
whatever
An
this
argument?
is. To leave reconstruction scene hold. What is their name? Ah, so upset by that.
Hey, Pierce.
Shoggoth.
Daydreaming again?
That's their name.
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
So the food is on the ground here. Yeah, it is. Anything of interest in here?
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Here we go.
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself.
Looks pretty happy, all things considered.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Oh, was he now? Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? Fuck yeah, my guy.
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Okay, we are looking for hidden shit.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Oh, okay, so the trace is that there is nothing left there. There is no burn mark.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Kind of like this, actually.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
I didn't see that there were tentacles on it first. Follower of Dagon, perhaps? Or some other local myth, legend? The Great Whale?
They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Sarah's
Did Sarah
shoe.
Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Interesting. So, let's see. What do these clues tell us? Yeah, saw that. According to the police report, the lamp is the cause of the accidental fire that destroyed the mansion. However, bloodstains on the debris tell a different story. The glass of this heavy clock is broken and the hands show 10 o'clock. It could give the time of the fire or have nothing to do with it. A partly burned shoe. It seems like it belonged to Sarah Hawkins. Can I leave investigation? Is there something else I missed? I can't leave. What is... There are moments when I'm kind of like almost falling to the side. What is it? Am I stuck here? Maybe I just need to go out because the fire tells a different story. I can't go out. There we go. I did miss something.
Did someone escape the fire?
Oh. Who is that? Yeah, I'm trying to escape it. And It said I could exit investigation mode, but I can't do it. Someone tried to escape the fire, but how do I escape this room? Clear reconstruction scene, hold. Yeah, now I can. Jesus, allow me to do it when I want to do it.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
Ah, reconstruction. Yeah, there was a fight. Someone threw the lamp, apparently. Yeah, that was Sarah. Oh.
A desperate attempt to flee.
I step on something.
And the boy.
Ah, it's a toy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
It's official. The police botched this investigation. The clues don't match. The fire wasn't just an accident.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
The couple had a fight. This is arson. This is a crime of passion.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
And that's to get in here.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Rats. This collection of medical knowledge and health practices in the 18th century actually only covered the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influences of holistic medicines on medicines from continents considered inferior. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of lights that's on here, even though no one is supposed to be here.
This door is blocked from the outside.
Okay.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. The sea shanty.
Let's see if I can find the music for that. The lyrics of the drunken sailor. Oh wait, yeah, I know that. I don't remember it now, but I know that. It's
an original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Wow.
Dated 1818.
Oh, well, someone was... Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. I was going to say that someone was thought highly of themselves.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
We'll investigate a bit further.
Long before the fire.
But I will not talk to the officer today. I'll just look around.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island.
Oh.
It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Damn. So already been here for 500 years or so. Well, that's macabre.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
I wonder what that's supposed to look like, though. Something is breaking, being destroyed, or it's a Shoggoth running through something.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Jules Verne. Have I read anything by Jules Verne? I don't remember. Oh. A crowbar. Found in the Hawkins Manor. It probably belongs to the caretaker, Silas.
A crowbar. Could prove useful.
That means I found everything of use in here. All hidden items, that is. Ow. Let's see. Oh! What the fuck? Fuck off! Oh, a bunch of paintings she never did. The key opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office was concealed. The key that opens, okay. That's I can take in the next episode. Let's find next episode. Yo! Okay, no jumping. Stupid lighting. Anything I use? No, it was a reflection. Can I find anything else I've used in here? Here's a book.
Moby Dick. Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
Dude, I tried to listen to this story on Audible, but goddamn, the main character just loves his own voice. Not the guy reading the
Mandatory
book.
reading for any whaler, I guess.
He was doing a great job, but the character that is the main character, my fucking god, he will just not shut up. So I couldn't handle it. I thought I should listen to some classic just for the sake of it, but it was such a drag. But that will be it for today's episode. We will talk to the officer. Oh no, wait, here's something more.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It seems they got here around the 14th century.
So yeah, I will be talking to him. I will be looking into the different rooms that we saw in earlier. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and let's hope I find something scary in the next episode. And remember, just because you're not the main character, it does not mean you're not important. Goodbye, everyone.